Mustache madness. Charlie stepped out onto the cobblestone street with the air of a man on a mission. Unfortunately, without his mustache, no one seemed to recognize that man. As he strutted past the corner bakery, he gave a dramatic tip of his bowler hat to a passing lady. She blinked at him blankly, then hurried off clutching her handbag. Odd, Charlie thought. He tried again at the newspaper stand, giving the vendor a goofy salute and his trademark sideways shuffle. "Hey, no loitering, mister," the vendor barked. Charlie gasped. He pointed at himself, pantomiming a confused me, followed by a mime-worthy silent film reel of him acting out the full arc of the tramp. The vendor stared at him like he'd just escaped a circus. "No mustache, no signature. You're just a weirdo in a hat," he grumbled. Crushed, Charlie stumbled back into the crowd, his ego bruised like a rotten banana. He ducked into a mirror on a shop window and frowned. Sure enough, without that little square of fuzz, he looked like someone who just lost a staring contest with a lawnmower. And then it got worse. A pair of street performers spotted him, one dressed as a mime, the other as Charlie Chaplin, with a fake mustache and a fake cane, and a crowd laughing around him. Charlie marched over, eyes locked on the imposter. He tapped the guy on the shoulder and pointed accusingly at his face. The impersonator smirked, thinking Charlie was just a fan. "Want a picture?" he asked, twisting his cane and striking a pose. Charlie, furious, shook his head and lunged for the mustache. A crowd of tourists squealed in delight, thinking it was a street act. Phones came out. Someone threw a coin. A small child handed Charlie a balloon sword. The two men grappled in slow motion, circling like waltzing penguins. They slipped on a spilled ice cream cone, twirled through a pile of confetti, and tumbled into a street artist's chalk drawing of a mustached moon. When they emerged, covered in rainbows and glitter, Charlie finally yanked off the fake mustache. It stuck to his fingers like glue. He looked at it, horrified. It was made of licorice. The crowd roared with laughter. Someone shouted, "Encore!" Charlie bowed stiffly, biting the licorice in frustration. It tasted of disappointment and cheap sugar. Worse, the impersonator gave him a thumbs up and tossed him a flyer. Charlie Lookalike Contest, today at 3 p.m. Winner gets free wax for a year. Charlie's eyebrows shot up. That contest could be full of suspects. Maybe, just maybe, someone had stolen the real mustache to win. With newfound determination and slightly sticky lips, Charlie set off again, this time toward the park. He wasn't giving up. Not until his mustache was back where it belonged, right above his upper lip and just beneath international fame.